And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the kitchen for another episode of Cork and Board, pairing good food with good wine. Tonight, we're going to the white wine area. We are having a Pinot Grigio, which could also be known as a Pinot Gris if it's from France. So we're going to be going to that. We're going to have one from the Veneto region, Pinot Grigio della Venezia from Castel del Lago. This is a well-reviewed white wine for under $20. Should be for some interesting drinking. To go with it, we are diving into the fish department. We are going to have fish alla Portuguese, which is a really nice, but really simple to make fish dish. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this. Let's get going. Dad made this a lot when we were kids, and it's quite simple. Into a large bowl, add 2 tablespoons of olive oil and then a 2 to 1 to 1 ratio of diced onion to diced green pepper and tomato. In our case, we want 2 cups of onion to 1 cup of each green pepper and tomato. Add to that a 1/4 cup of freshly cut parsley, 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of dried thyme, and a teaspoon of dried tarragon before adding in some pepper to taste. Now I like things a little bit on the more peppery side, so we're going to add a fair bit here. Lastly, you're going to want the fresh squeezed juice of half a lemon. This is going to give a nice tangy taste to the whole mixture and a nice subtlety overall. Give all this a nice little mix so that the flavors are evenly distributed, and then set that aside while you prep your fish. Into a deep oven dish, add in some olive oil so that the fish doesn't stick, and then start laying your fish on out once you've got it all spread. Now, any white fish will do for this recipe. I'm going to be using cod in this particular case. Now, as it happens, the second fillet in this dish was actually a little longer than the pan. So what I did was that I just took a knife and cut off a portion that was too long and started resizing everything in the pan. You can get things pretty much the same thickness, so if you have a thicker piece laying over a thinner piece to get it the same as the rest of the dish, that's perfectly fine. Once you've got everything done, give your fish a quick seasoning with salt and pepper before adding in your mixture. Place all of that nice and evenly over the top of your dish and give it a nice even coating. Lastly, you're going to want to just top it with some garlic powder. That'll toast nicely on top before popping the whole thing into your oven at 500 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 to 15 minutes or until everything is nice and flaky. In that time, you've got a perfect opportunity to cork your wine and maybe even enjoy that first glass. Alright, our 15 minutes are up, everything comes out, and it should all be nice and flaky and fall apart on your plate. Alright guys, let's see how this all tastes. First, of course, the wine. It's very light, it's very crisp, it's excellent, but it is so important that you get that served at the right temperature. Excellent wine though, can't complain. Now, on to the fish. Just as I remember it. Light tasting, powerful, the herbs come through just in the right amount. Now how does the wine taste again? That's actually really nice. Everything comes through, the citrus of the wine is coming in and it's reinforcing those heavier tones of the vegetables on the fish and giving everything a nice crisp detail. A little bit of lemon juice in the fish is accentuated, it comes forward, and you have this lovely, wonderful pairing for a nice light meal. Thank you all for joining us for another episode of Cork and Board. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more episodes. Take care, everyone.